My name is Joyce Waeni. I'm a human rights lawyer working in the migration and displacement sector. Every morning I leave for work, I carry my phone, my bag, and go about my day. On weekends, I go to the market. I visit family and friends, and the cycle repeats itself. It's hard to imagine that one day is all it will take for everything to change, that I will be unable to go to work, get home, unable to reach my family. Imagine having to flee, forced to live with only what you can carry, unsure of where to go or even how to get to the unknown. This happened to many Kenyans in the 2007 post-election violence. Millions of refugees across the world had to flee their homes without a guarantee of safety. Some left behind expectant wives and children. The lucky ones arrived in countries where they are hosted as refugees. Kenya is one of these countries. They arrived in a place where no one knows their name, they do not speak the language, they have no way of earning a living, and neither do they know when they will see their families again. They have to explain their story over and over again in the hope that it will make things a little all right. Every day begins with uncertainty, anxiety, and fear. It is an exhausting way to live. I know this because I work with refugees every day. I have seen firsthand how simple things that many of us enjoy and access becomes difficult and inaccessible for refugees. Getting into a car to go from one town to another, the large family gatherings our families have every single festive season where 3 or 4 generations gather together to soak in the joy of family. The ability to apply and hope to get a job that I qualify for, the possibility to open a business and run it fairly successfully. These are things that we take for granted, but are out of reach for thousands of refugees in Kenya. No one grows up dreaming of becoming a refugee. Being a refugee is not just about crossing a border. It is about losing the things that give people stability and dignity. A home, a community, an income, a sense of belonging, and confidence about tomorrow. A lot of us have the privilege of agency. A refugee is forced to flee. And in today's world, this reality is closer than many of us think, especially in the current geopolitical realities. Safety can disappear faster than we imagine. Any of us, under different circumstances, could find ourselves seeking refuge. This is why refugees matter to all of us, now more than ever. When we welcome, include, and support refugees in our day-to-day lives, we affirm our solidarity and shared humanity. We recognize that before someone is a refugee, they're a parent, a child, a neighbor, a student, a colleague, a friend, a person just like me and you. Refugees are not just recipients of humanitarian assistance. They are entrepreneurs, contributors, and problem solvers. So every morning, when you leave home for work, carry your bag and go about your day. When on weekends, you go to the market, visit your family, and the cycle repeats itself, remember this can change dramatically. Remember that it has changed for millions of refugees who are unable to go to work, get home, and spend time with family. Let us stand in solidarity with refugees and help keep the promise of safety, opportunities, and protection for all. Until everyone is safe, we cannot look the other way.